If you play the piano better than a professional, I will marry you." Ethan Harrington scoffed, his voice echoing through the Golden Gate Grand's great hall, glittering with crystal lights. But Lily Brooks, just a cleaning staffer, sat down at the classic Steinway and played a piece that silenced the entire room. Before we begin, tell us where you're listening from: Seattle, New York, or somewhere else in the world? And don't forget to rate the story from 0 to 10 when we're done. Let's start. High heels clicked across the glossy marble floor. The air at the Children's Education Charity Gala in San Francisco felt heavier than ever. Ethan Harrington, CEO of a billion-dollar tech empire, stood amid the elite crowd, a black suit tailored to his tall frame, hair slicked to perfection, that familiar half-smile radiating his signature, cool. He raised a glass of champagne, light glinting off an expensive watch, eyes sweeping the grand hall, where the wealthy laughed and chatted about generous donations. Suddenly, Lily Brooks, in a pale blue uniform, bent over wiping a nearby table, accidentally bumped into Ethan in the crowd. Champagne splashed across his pristine white shirt, leaving a pale gold stain. Ethan whipped around, dark brown eyes flashing with irritation. His breathing thickened, fingers tightening around the remaining glass. "What are you doing? Do you have any idea how much this suit costs?" His voice wasn't loud, but it was enough to hush the room and turn heads. Lily looked up, calm-faced, hair pinned neatly to reveal deep blue eyes, unflinching. She wiped her hands on her apron, voice soft but steady. "I'm sorry, sir. It was an accident. I'll clean it right away." Ethan scoffed with arrogant disdain. "You're going to clean it? Ridiculous. My suit is not allowed to get dirty." He shook his head, as if the idea of a janitor touching his things was unacceptable. The crowd began to murmur. A few giggles broke out. Lily didn't waver, answering directly. "Then I'll compensate you." Ethan arched a brow, his smirk deepening as he eyed her uniform. $100,000. Can you cover that?" Lily paused for a beat, her breathing even, fingertips grazing the cold edge of the wooden table. "I don't have 100,000, she admitted calmly. Ethan, his billionaire's arrogance accustomed to command, felt his pride affirmed. He didn't think deeply. He just wanted to drag the joke out so everyone could laugh along. He glanced at the Steinway on the stage, his smirk sharpening into a challenge. "Fine. If you play the piano better than a professional, I'll erase the damages and might even marry you right here. Otherwise, get out of my sight and expect a bill tomorrow." The dare rang out. The crowd erupted in laughter. A few people started making playful bets. Ethan thought it was just a joke. Lily straightened. "I accept," she said clearly, and the crowd fell silent again. Ethan's brows lifted in surprise, but he quickly recovered his cool. Lily stepped onto the stage. The wooden floor creaked beneath her feet. The air in the grand hall tightened. She took her seat at the piano. Her fingers brushed the ivory keys, a brief hush drawing everyone's breath. Then she began to play. The first notes flowed smooth and deep, like a stream running through memory. The audience shifted from mockery to whispers, then to absolute quiet. Ethan stood there, the glass suddenly heavy in his hand, his heart pounding faster. A familiar melody, the romantic sonata from his college years, threw him off balance. He forced a tight smile, but his hand shook so much the champagne nearly spilled again, prompting a few guests to chuckle softly, easing the tension. Lily rose and turned to Ethan. "I've played well enough, but I don't need you to marry me. I only want you to keep your word, with respect and with change." The crowd was stunned. Whispers rippled outward. Ethan was shocked. His jaw dropped then shut. The proud shield he'd worn as armor shattered under her gaze. But what's the real secret? Why did that melody tear at Ethan so fiercely? And Lily, with a hidden past, how will she change his life? The next morning, the scrape of a broom echoed down the corridors of the Golden Gate Grand. Lily Brooks pushed a cleaning cart past sweet doors still lingering with the expensive perfumes of the night before. She bent to change the sheets, her calloused hands brushing the silky fabric, feeling its chill, like a reminder of the distance between her and that upper-crust world. "Hey, hurry up! Room 501 needs an urgent clean." The manager's voice rang out from the end of the hall. Lily only nodded, breath steady, and kept working without a single complaint. At a struggling daycare on the Bay Area's outskirts, children's laughter mingled with the warm smell of milk. Ava sat on the worn wooden floor, a colored pencil in her hand, scribbling out a picture. Her mother at the piano, notes fluttering like butterflies. "Mom, will you play for me today?" Ava whispered to herself, big round eyes shining with hope, her small hand clutching the drawing tight. Lily walked in, her pale blue uniform still scented with detergent. She knelt to hug her daughter, feeling that small warmth spread through the thin fabric. "Sweetheart, I will play, but I have to go to work first." "What beautiful thing did you draw today?" Ava beamed, holding up the picture. "You're the piano queen. I want you to play something happy like in my dream." Lily smiled, her heart thump-thump as she remembered last night's Steinway. She kissed Ava's forehead, voice gentle. "I promise. Be good now. I'll be home early." Lily left the daycare. The iron door screeched shut behind her. She moved quickly through a San Francisco street still washed in fog. The cold ocean wind lashed her face, a reminder of hard days. She thought about the challenge from last night, the calm smile still on her lips. But deep down, there was worry for Ava. The child of a whirlwind college romance, a father who ran when he learned she was pregnant. In the vast mansion on Nob Hill, Ethan Harrington sat alone at a glossy walnut dining table. A mug of black coffee steamed untouched. Ocean wind hissed against the huge windows, carrying a briny sting that made him grip the newspaper. Last night's scandal had gone viral. He remembered the moment Lily refused him. Heart. Thump. Thump. The arrogance he'd worn like a shield cracked under the weight of that shock. "How dare she?" he muttered, fingers trembling as they brushed the stained patch on his shirt. Conflict surged. The dare had been a joke to assert his status, and now it had come back to bite him. His phone rang, shattering the quiet. Sophia, his beautiful assistant with sleek golden hair, was calling. "Ethan, are you okay? The scandal's hot online. I can jump on PR right now." Her voice honeyed, with a hint of flirtation. Ethan sighed, his familiar cool tone sliding back into place. "Do it, Sophia, but don't blow it up." She smiled softly through the line. "I'm always here for you. If you need anything, I'm ready." He turned her down gently. "Thanks, but I can handle it." Sophia hung up. A flicker of jealousy crossed her eyes as she remembered how Ethan looked at Lily last night. Not quite envy, just a strange attention that made her restless. After her shift, Lily ran back to the daycare. Her steps pounded the sidewalk. The sea wind's salty bite made her grip Ava's drawing tighter in her bag. Ava rushed into her mother's arms. "You're home. I drew you as the piano superhero." Lily held her close, feeling that small warmth spread. Tears gathered fast, but she wiped them away, voice tender. "I love you more than anything." Mother and daughter walked home together. Their soft footsteps on a San Francisco street carved out a quiet, love-filled pause. Lily sang Ava to sleep, her voice as gentle as last night's music. Ava murmured, "Mom, will the billionaire man play music with you?" Lily smiled. "Maybe, but I only need you." She went to lock their little place. The latch clicked. Then she returned to cradle her daughter and watch her sleep, smiling away the weariness. At the mansion, Ethan switched off the lights and lay in the expanse of his bed, The wind howled outside the window as he tossed with memories of college. Lily, the girl he once secretly loved but lost to the distance of class. Ethan gripped his phone. A call from Sophia waited, but he hesitated. That churn of conflict swelled inside him. The phone rang non-stop in the Nob Hill mansion. Ethan Harrington sat before his computer screen, fingers flying across social media tabs. His breathing grew heavy as he watched the party video spread like wildfire. The hashtag #KeepYourWord was trending. Spliced clips of his arrogant dare paired with Lily's emotional piano performance were being shared by the thousands. Ethan clenched the mouse, his hand icy under the warm yellow light. A surge of inner conflict rose. This scandal was cutting deep into the arrogance that had once been his shield. The phone blared. Sophia's voice came through the speaker, urgent. "Ethan, the video's blowing up on X and TikTok. Negative comments are spiking. Should I float a rumor that Lily seduced you for fame?" Ethan froze, fingers brushing a cup of cold coffee. He felt the chill spread through his chest. "No, Sophia, don't do that. It'll make it worse." In her private office, Sophia watched the video again. The way Ethan looked at Lily made her uneasy. Taking a reckless gamble, she posted anonymously on a forum. "Did Lily seduce the billionaire for fame?" The rumor spread fast, throwing the #KeepYourWord hashtag into chaos. But Sophia's dirty play backfired when comments turned to mockery. Seduced? She refused his proposal. Who's seducing whom here? At the Golden Gate Grand, co-workers' phones chimed non-stop. They gathered in the staff break room, the air thick with the smell of cheap coffee. Gloria, Lily's longtime colleague, held up her phone. "Everyone, look, Lily's video is going viral. She plays so beautifully, and she turned down a billionaire. Amazing." A small round of applause broke out. A few people murmured, "Lily deserves respect." Lily overheard, her hand trembling slightly as she wiped a table. A brief quiet made her smile. "Thank you, everyone, but I only did what was right." Public pressure mounted fast. Reporters called Ethan's office. A voice blared through the speaker. "Mr. Harrington, how will you honor your dare now that you've been publicly refused?" Ethan hung up, then stepped out onto the balcony. The San Francisco sea wind lashed his face, icy, carrying a briny sting that made him grip the railing. His heart pounded, thump thump, arrogance that had once been a weapon now a blade turning inward. Lily pushed her cleaning cart into a business conference room. The wheels whispered across thick carpet. As she wiped the wooden table, her hand brushed something small under a chair. A sleek black USB. Her heartbeat quickened, breath heavy, as she tested it in a forgotten laptop. The screen lit with an encrypted file. Hack Harrington's system. The perfect plan. Lily yanked the USB out, her fingers shaking as she gripped it. A brief hush made her realize this was a major corporate secret. Back in Sophia's office, she skimmed the rumor she'd started, wearing a satisfied smile that quickly faded as she saw the swell of comments defending Lily. She called Ethan again. "Hey, the rumor's turning on us. I think we should meet Lily to shut this down." Ethan hesitated, fingers touching a lukewarm glass of water. The long silence pulled his thoughts toward Lily. "She's resilient. I was wrong." Lily left the conference room. The door clicked softly shut, but the USB in her pocket weighed a ton. Her heart hammered. Thump, thump, as the last words flashed through her mind. Hack Harrington's system. The perfect plan. Lily continued her shift, the hum of the vacuum cleaner echoing through the halls of the Golden Gate Grand Hotel. The air still carried the scent of detergent and leftover champagne from last night's party. The small, black object in her uniform pocket felt heavy. Her calloused hand gripped the vacuum handle tightly, sensing the coldness radiating from it. She remembered her college days, the San Francisco sea breeze slipping through cracks in the door, carrying the salty scent of the ocean. Memories of piano practice at the conservatory, a talent scholarship for a poor girl, where she once dreamed of grand stages. Then the whirlwind romance, pregnancy with Ava, and the father who abandoned them when he found out. Lily paused in a quiet corner of the hallway. The wind whistled through the window crack. Under the dim light, she pulled out the USB drive. Her heart raced, breath heavy as she plugged it into an old computer. The screen displayed an encrypted file. Hack Harrington system. Perfect plan. Main server attack roadmap. She yanked out the USB, hands trembling as she gripped it tight. A brief silence made her realize this was a major conspiracy. She hid it more carefully. The sea breeze carried its salty scent inside, stirring unease within her. This could save him. But why am I getting involved? Though she disliked Ethan's arrogance, Lily's strong nature pushed her to help, because she believed in doing what's right. At Harrington Corp's office, keyboard tapping echoed steadily. Ethan sat in an emergency meeting with the PR team. A glass of ice-cold water on the table made his grip tighten. The scandal is escalating. Keep Your Word is topping trending charts, the PR head reported, projecting Lily's piano video on screen. Ethan focused intently, his heart thump thump as the melody awakened college memories. Lily in the rain, her smile sparking his secret crush despite class divides. Sophia entered the room, voice sweet. I think we should meet Lily privately to quash rumors, sir. She gently touched Ethan's hand meaningfully, but he pulled away, coldly. Thanks, but I can handle this myself. Sophia forced a smile, glancing at her watch nervously. Maybe meeting her is necessary after all, making her more uneasy than ever. The PR team suggested public apology and social commitment to reverse public opinion. Ethan nodded. His hand touched the cold glass again. A deep silence made him think of Lily. She's resilient. I was wrong. Lily returned to the hotel hallway. The vacuum hummed steadily. She checked the USB again in her mind. Her colleague Gloria passed by with a friendly smile. Lily, your viral video is getting lots of support. We've got your back. Lily nodded softly, hands shaking slightly. That warmth of support spread inside her heart. Ethan ended the meeting and stood by the office window. The sea breeze carried its salty scent as he clenched his phone tightly. He texted Sophia. Arrange a private meeting with Lily. She replied quickly but nervously. Why do you care about her so much? Lily finished her shift. The hotel door clicked shut behind her. The USB in her pocket felt heavy. Her heart thump as she thought of the secret about to be revealed. A corporate conspiracy that could change everything. She squeezed the USB tightly, and a thought flashed through her mind. Tomorrow, I'll give this to him. But is it too risky? Ethan Harrington drove through fog-shrouded streets of San Francisco in the afternoon. The smooth hum of his luxury car mingled with the bustling crowd sounds. Yet his mind drifted to Lily's calm smile when she refused his challenge. He gripped the steering wheel so hard his knuckles turned white. The sea wind whipped past the window, bringing a sharp, salty scent, a reminder of turbulent waves inside him. The arrogance that once protected him now cracked under regret's weight. He whispered, "She's so strong, so determined. I was wrong to underestimate her, to treat it like a joke to prove my status. This scandal, I have to fix it, not with PR but from my heart, to be worthy of that secret crush from long ago." A moment of silence broke by honking horns made him remember college. Lily playing piano in the rain, her smile stirring his feelings, but held back by class differences and family objections. He stopped in front of Lily's small Bay Area home. The car door clicked softly. His steps were heavy on the worn brick path. The breeze carried wildflower scents from her little garden as he inhaled deeply to steady himself. He knocked. Heart. Thump. Thump. Pounding fiercely, his cold hand touched the rough wooden door, a reminder of two very different worlds, his luxury mansion and her modest apartment. Lily opened the door, her face calm but deep blue eyes wide with surprise, her voice gentle. "Why are you here? The scandal's hot. You should be avoiding me." Ethan stood there, his suit slightly wrinkled after a long day, his voice low and without arrogance. "Lily, I'm here to apologize privately. Not for PR. Last night's dare. Arrogant and wrong to underestimate you, to treat you like a joke. You played piano. You shocked me but also woke me up. That sonata, with its unique touch, you played it in the rain at college music school, didn't you? I remember because I had a secret crush on you back then." Lily was shocked, gripping the door frame tighter, breath heavy, heart racing. "You had a secret crush? I don't remember you at music school. I only remember practicing piano alone, dreaming of big stages but dropping out for Ava." Ethan smiled sadly, voice warm. "I was a wealthy student exploring music. I watched you from afar, secretly crushing on a talented scholarship girl who moved me deeply. But I never dared confess, afraid of class divides. Now I regret it. You were the dream I lost." He reached out trembling to touch her hand. A pause made Lily's breath tremble as memories came alive. Those notes she played alone might now have someone secretly admiring her. Lily pulled back, voice strong yet shaking. "You had a secret crush? I didn't know. But you once looked down on me, challenged me like a joke. Still, I want to help because it's right. This scandal could be your chance to change." Ethan was stunned again, gripping tightly the glass she handed him. Conflict surged. "You're stronger than I thought. I was wrong, Lily. And I want to make it right." Suddenly, Ethan's phone rang urgently. Sophia called. "There's an emergency meeting about the scandal. Don't meet her again." Ethan looked at his screen, heart racing. He guessed Sophia might be jealous. He hung up, but the phone kept buzzing nonstop. He forced a wry smile. "My assistant, too enthusiastic, keeps calling." Lily chuckled softly, easing the tension. Soft footsteps came from inside. Ava ran out holding a drawing, big eyes shining. "Mom, I heard voices. Who's this? I drew piano for you." Lily hugged her tightly, hand trembling as she felt that small warmth spread. The breeze carried salty sea air, making the moment even more touching. She spoke gently. "Sweetie, he's a guest of mine. Sing your lullaby." Ava sang softly, her childlike voice echoing. "Happy piano, Mom is queen." Ethan knelt down to tell Ava a story gently. "Let me tell you about the piano princess who defeated an arrogant dragon." Ava laughed brightly and called him fun uncle. Her tiny hand touched his, making Lily's heart thump, thump, with growing admiration. Ethan looked at Lily. "You're a strong, single mom. Ava is adorable. I truly admire you both. This scandal, I will fix everything. But what does helping me mean?" Lily nodded, hand touching the USB in her pocket. "I have this. Found it while cleaning your conference room. A plan to hack your system from rivals." She handed Ethan the USB. He was shocked, gripping it tightly. "You saved my company. Why would you help me after all I did wrong?" Lily was straightforward. "Because it's right. You're no longer that reckless challenger from last night. And because Ava, you need to see her mother strong." The sea breeze carried its salty scent as romance swelled in the air. Their trembling hands touched, evoking Ethan's college memories. The almost kiss under rain. Ava kept singing. Children's laughter echoed as Ethan smiled. A warm, fatherly feeling spread throughout the room. Sophia called again. He silenced it, but the phone kept buzzing relentlessly, making him laugh awkwardly. "My assistant keeps calling." She must be worried about the scandal. Lily smiled softly to herself, thinking, he really is quite charming. Ethan sped back to the office through San Francisco's foggy afternoon. The smooth engine hum echoed among the bustling crowds, but his mind drifted to the image of Lily holding Ava, the trembling touch still warm on his skin. He gripped the steering wheel tighter than ever. The sea wind lashed against the glass, carrying its sharp, salty scent, a reminder of the stormy waves inside him. The arrogance that once shielded him had shattered under Lily's blunt honesty, mixed with regret and stirring emotions that made him whisper, "You're so strong. How can you forgive and help me despite my arrogance? This scandal. I need you by my side to truly change." A pause between honking horns brought him thoughts of Ava, the innocent smile calling him fun uncle, igniting a longing for a life that's real, more sincere. Arriving at Harrington Corp's office, Ethan strode quickly down the long hallway. The clack of his leather shoes echoed like a racing heartbeat. The air inside was thick, filled with the scent of cold coffee. The PR team awaited him. The head of PR reported, "The scandal is escalating. Rumors that Lily seduced the billionaire are spreading fast." Ethan clenched his fists, heart pounding. He realized the rumor was pushing everything toward ruin, threatening his career and reputation. Sophia entered, her face showing unease mixed with jealousy. Her voice trembled. "Sir, I spread the rumor to protect you. Said Lily took advantage of you, added details about her daughter." Ethan spun around sharply, heart pounding harder than ever. His hand gripped the meeting room microphone. "Sophia, you were wrong. This rumor only destroys us. You're jealous because I'm moved by Lily, right? You saw how I looked at her. You're afraid of losing your place by my side." Sophia blushed, voice choking up. I'm jealous. Jealous because you chose a strong janitor over me." Ethan sighed, voice softer. "You're passionate, but jealousy is sabotaging yourself. Leave. I'm firing you so we can change." Lily appeared at the office amid a swarm of reporters pushing and shoving. Camera flashes burst repeatedly. She walked backstage with a strong presence, clutching her purse tightly. Her voice rang out plainly. "I'm here to clarify with you, not to seduce anyone. We will speak the truth." Ethan looked at her. Heart. Thump. Thump. His hand touched hers, trembling. "Lily, thank you for coming. This scandal started from my arrogance. I apologize from my heart. I'll keep my word with actions. Establish the Ava Scholarship Fund worth $10 million. Organize DEI training for employees, raise minimum wages, and hold a community concert with you opening." The crowd erupted in applause. #DoKeepYourWord climbed top trending with an outpouring of positive comments. Ethan whispered in Lily's ear, "You moved me. Please give me a chance to be with you and Ava." Lily trembled slightly in reply. "You've changed. I feel moved too, but let things happen slowly." They embraced gently as applause echoed through the room. Warm emotions spread, as if erasing all past doubts. Ethan whispered again, "You changed my life. Please let me prove I deserve to be with you and Ava." Lily looked at him, eyes soft with hope and shyness. "You're different now, but love needs time to grow." She squeezed Ethan's hand tightly inside hers, reminding herself, will this promise be kept tomorrow? Or just words carried away by the wind? After the successful press conference, Ethan returned to his mansion as dusk fell over San Francisco. The engine sound faded in the garage, leaving a deep silence broken only by distant crashing waves. He entered his study, fingers touching the light switch, cold as a reminder of his shattered arrogance. He sat in the leather chair and pulled out the USB, the small device resting silently on the wooden desk. The sea breeze drifted through the window, carrying salt air as he inhaled deeply. "Lily, you handed me this trembling, yet so strong despite my past scorn. Ethan plugged the USB into his computer. The screen flickered, opening a file labeled Perfect Plan. A hacking roadmap targeting servers to steal data while exploiting the scandal as a distraction. His heart, thump, thump, raced. His hand shook as he scrolled through metadata displaying the name Marcus Reed. Marcus, jealous of Lily since college, jealous of her talent, now using this scandal to destroy me. Ethan stood and paced the room. The sea wind whipped through the window. He clenched his fists, torn inside. I have to turn this around, make it right. He called IT and legal teams. Emergency meeting. We have evidence to accuse Marcus Reed, the most dangerous rival. The team gathered. Keyboard clicks echoed steadily as fresh coffee scent filled the room. The IT lead inserted the USB. This is the detailed plan. We can defend and stop the attack. Ethan gripped the chair arms tightly. Marcus has been jealous since college. We went to music school together. He envied Lily's talent and me because I crushed on her. Now he's using this scandal to sabotage us. We must defend and expose him. The lawyer nodded. Metadata directly points to Marcus. Combined with the scandal, it's clear evidence. Ethan decided firmly. Do it now. Save the company first, then fulfill commitments. Open AVA scholarship applications. Roll out DEI training. Raise staff wages. And hold the community concert with Lily opening. At home, Lily played with Ava on the worn wooden floor. Children's laughter echoed throughout the room, mingling with scents of crayons and warm milk spreading sweetly. She called Ethan, voice trembling. Ethan, has the scandal calmed down? Ethan, amidst his busy team, answered, Lily, I'm handling everything. Stay safe and know I miss you. Lily gripped her phone tightly. I trust you. Truly moved now. The team worked through the night. Ethan analyzed the USB, blocked hacking attempts, and exposed Marcus. Marcus was caught in shock. You crushed on Lily? I've been jealous since back then. Ethan sighed. I was wrong for arrogance. Jealousy made you destructive. Now I've changed. The company was saved. Public opinion supported and praised transparency. Ethan called Lily with news. Marcus's plot is over. Your USB saved us all. Commitment starts now. Have you fallen for me yet? Lily held Ava close. You really changed. I am moved too. She squeezed Ava's hand tighter, her heart thump-thump. A bridge connecting a turbulent past to a future glowing with hope. Dawn light filtered through the large glass windows of the Nob Hill mansion as Ethan Harrington woke. The gentle crashing of waves from San Francisco Bay carried a fresh, salty scent. A reminder of a new day full of hope after Marcus's hacking plot was completely overturned. He stood by the window, hand resting on the cold glass, feeling the warmth of the first sunbeam spreading across his skin. His heart beat steadily with deep relief. Arrogance, once a heavy burden, had melted away, replaced by a new determination to fulfill the promise made at the press conference. No longer empty words, but sincere actions worthy of the feelings he held for Lily. A brief pause between birdsong outside. Ethan whispered, Today, the Ava Scholarship Fund will open, because of you and your daughter Lily, and for those once invisible like you, whom I had looked down upon. He called the legal team immediately, voice decisive. Launch the fund now. Prioritize underprivileged children learning music and ensure full transparency. Early morning at Harrington Corp's office, steady keyboard tapping echoed in the meeting room. The energy was lively, mingling with the rich aroma of fresh coffee from the new machine. The DEI trainers gathered around thick documents on the polished wood table. The HR head reported, Sir, the anti-bias training program begins today for leadership. An anonymous survey will measure effectiveness. The minimum wage increase for labor staff takes effect this quarter. Over 20% raise to meet living standards. including night shift health benefits. Ethan nodded, gripping his pen to sign, his heart thump, thump, as thoughts of Lily filled him. Well done. This is how I keep my word. Change from the heart, not PR. A trainer joked. Sir, the first session includes a role reversal exercise. Imagine being a janitor for a day to truly understand wealth gaps. Ethan smiled softly. Good idea. I'll join first, to remember my mistake challenging Lily like it was a joke. At the Golden Gate Grand Hotel, Lily began her shift. The soft roll of cleaning carts on marble floors filled the air. Today's atmosphere was different. Her colleague Gloria ran over, phone in hand with a radiant smile. Lily, look. The Ava Scholarship Fund is open now, named after your daughter, with $10 million supporting poor kids studying music. Ethan is serious, and he even raised our wages. He's changing because of you. Lily paused, hand trembling on her cart, breath heavy as she opened her app to see Harrington Corp's public announcement. Her heart raced with every line, emotions swelling inside. He really kept his word, not just empty promises. This commitment makes me trust him and feel deeply moved. The sea breeze drifted through the hallway window, carrying a gentle, salty scent. She smiled softly. A brief pause among co-workers' applause revived memories of college. The notes she played alone had now become a mark of destined love that Ethan secretly cherished through this challenge. At daycare, Ava drew another picture on the worn wooden floor. The scratch of colored pencils blended with warm milk scent filling the room. The little girl whispered, "Mom, will funny uncle come play with me?" I drew him defeating the arrogant dragon. Lily got home earlier thanks to her new salary. She knelt to hug her daughter, feeling that small warmth spread through thin clothes, her voice tender. Maybe he will come, sweetheart. He's doing good things for many kids like you. Ava beamed, tiny hands clutching her drawing. The loving mother-daughter moment no longer tragedy but hope, born from small changes. Ethan held an online meeting with lawyers about Marcus's case. Voices echoed in the mansion study. The screen displayed clear evidence. Marcus admitted jealousy since college, envying Lily's talent and me because I crushed on her. Now he faces prison for corporate hacking. The company was safe. Public opinion praised Ethan for overturning the plot. Ethan gripped his phone tightly, heart thump, thump, as he told his lawyer, "This case ends publicly but without revenge. Send Marcus a letter saying I forgive him if he reforms because I've been wrong too." The lawyer was surprised, but Ethan was sincere. "That's how I've changed, from arrogance to forgiveness, just as Lily forgave me." Lily received a message from Ethan. "The fund is open. Would you lead the community concert opening this weekend? With me and Ava?" She squeezed her phone, emotion rising. "I'll come. Because you've proven yourself." Colleague Gloria texted too. "We got a raise, Lily. He really changed for you. That's romantic." Lily chuckled softly, thinking of Ethan fumbling with his phone ringing non-stop from Sophia. He's cuter now than any cool billionaire. Ethan prepared for the concert. His hand brushed piano keys in the quiet mansion. Silence wrapped around him as he thought of Lily. "Will you play that sonata, so we can start anew from those college memories?" Lily held Ava asleep, her heart thump-thump, as the last words appeared in a message. "I'll wait for you at the stage, where dreams begin." The weekend arrived as swiftly as a sudden sea breeze whipping through San Francisco, carrying the salty breath of the Bay Area. The scent slipped through lush green trees in Golden Gate Park. The gentle crashing of distant waves mingled with the fresh, earthy smell after last night's rain, creating an atmosphere full of hope, as if the city itself whispered blessings for the changes ahead. Ethan Harrington stood quietly backstage at the makeshift stage. His hands gripped the sweat-smudged program tightly. His heart thundered like war drums, a chaotic rhythm caught between anxious excitement and overwhelming joy. The steel shell of arrogance that had surrounded him for years had shattered into pieces under the weight of regret and genuine feelings for Lily. He turned to the organizing team, voice low but trembling. Today isn't just a free community concert. It's living proof of our commitment. The AVA Fund has received over 500 scholarship applications from underprivileged children. DEI training is transforming company culture, making people feel respected instead of invisible. Wage increases for labor staff. All thanks to her, thanks to Lily, who taught me what real resilience means. A hush fell as he paused. Only the crackling sound of technicians testing microphones filled the air, making Ethan involuntarily recall that fateful party night. His arrogant dare now a hard-earned lesson. Marcus's jealous hacking plot from the past had turned into an opportunity for healing, turning pain into hope. Outside, crowds began gathering on the lush green lawn. Laughter mingled with faint scents of sunscreen and street food drifting from nearby vendors. Warm sandwiches, fresh fruit juices. Children from underrepresented communities, their big bright eyes full of hope, clutched scholarship applications tightly, tiny fingers gripping as if afraid their dreams might be snatched away. A single mother with wind-tousled hair whispered to her son, "Thanks to Lily and that billionaire man, you can learn piano for free now, sweetheart. No more worries about money." She gently touched his shoulder, feeling warmth spread from his small body. A touching silence amid surrounding laughter brought everyone closer. As if Ethan and Lily's story wasn't just a romance, but a symbol for everyday lives where rich and poor intertwined as one. Ethan stepped onto the stage under soft sunlight. The click of his leather shoes echoed on the wooden floor. He took a deep breath to steady himself. The salty sea breeze filled his lungs, reminding him of those inner waves that once surged fiercely. His voice boomed through the speakers, deep, warm, and sincere, no longer pretending coolness. Welcome everyone to Harrington Corp's first community concert. Today we don't just listen to music, we spread resilience. From my mistakes with Lily Brooks, the amazing woman who taught me what true respect means. The AVA Scholarship Fund, named after her daughter, will expand to support thousands of poor children studying music. DEI training will continue erasing biases within our company. Wage increases for labor workers will help them live with dignity. All for a fair society where no one is invisible. The crowd erupted in applause like rising tides. Hashtag True Change began trending online with a flood of positive comments. The billionaire really changed, not just words but actions. Lily is an inspiration, from janitor to hero. Ethan stood there, hands trembling slightly under the stage lights, feeling warmth radiate from the crowd. Lily appeared backstage, Ava clutching her hand tightly. The soft sound of sneakers on damp wooden planks after rain filled the walkway. Her simple dress hugged her slender figure, radiating the strength that had captivated Ethan from their first meeting. Her hands trembled as she saw him, breath heavy as if swept away by the sea breeze. Her voice gentle yet full of emotion. "You did it, Ethan. This concert is amazing. Kids like Ava truly have a chance because you kept your word sincerely. I'm proud of you." Ethan turned, heart pounding like it might burst when he saw her and Ava. He knelt before Ava, voice shaking. "It's fun uncle here, sweetheart. Want me to tell you the story of the piano princess who defeated the arrogant dragon again?" Ava grinned brightly, eyes sparkling like stars. Her tiny hand touched his, sending warmth through him. "Yes, uncle. And Mom will play music for everyone too, right, Mom?" Ethan smiled and stood, gently touching Lily's hand. His fingers trembled like when he first secretly crushed at music school. His voice whispered with romantic longing. "You are my inspiration, Lily, from that secret crush in college rain until now." I feel more deeply moved than ever before. Please be my partner. Not because of that arrogant dare long ago, but because our destined love has overcome all trials, class divides, and corporate conspiracies. Lily trembled all over, heart. Thump, thump like drums pounding inside her chest. A pause broken by distant cheers stirred memories anew. The notes she once played alone at music school now intertwined with his breath as she whispered, "You've truly changed, Ethan. I have been moved for a long time and will stand by you. Because Ava needs a warm family and because we need each other to weather every storm." The stage suddenly lit up brilliantly. Lily sat at the specially brought classic Steinway piano. Her fingers glided lightly over cold ivory keys. A tense silence enveloped the crowd as she took a deep breath. Then the first notes rang out, a romantic sonata from college days, deep and flowing like a stream through their shared memories, carrying sorrowful farewell, hopeful reunion, and passionate love. The crowd fell into complete silence except for the sea breeze whispering through leaves, then suddenly erupted into thunderous applause. Children cheered. "Sis Lily plays so well. I want to learn piano like her." Ethan stood by the wings, heart pounding wildly as if it would leap from his chest. Admiration surged. "You make life more beautiful than ever. From rich-poor divides to love that heals all wounds." Suddenly, a small child ran onto the stage, clutching a bouquet of wildflowers hastily picked from the grass, her face flushed with nervous excitement. Ava giggled from below. "Mom is really the piano queen now." A humorous moment as Ethan awkwardly hurried up to help hold the flowers, nearly dropping them on the wooden floor due to trembling hands. Lily chuckled softly amid applause. "You're still adorably clumsy, like when your old assistant's phone wouldn't stop ringing, Ethan. Don't worry, I'll keep these flowers forever." The concert continued with community artists taking the stage. Violin melodies blended with gentle guitar echoes throughout the spacious venue. The sea breeze carried hope far and wide. The Ava Fund received hundreds more applications right there from moved parents. The DEI booth offered free counseling for labor employees. Friends from both elite and working-class communities applauded enthusiastically. From dramatic scandal to true happy ending, their story inspires us all. Lily embraced Ethan backstage as people began to leave, her voice trembling with emotion. "You kept your word perfectly, Ethan. This love, destined from that piano night through every storm, is now real." Ethan kissed her forehead lightly. His hand tightened around her waist, feeling warmth spread through thin fabric. "From secret crush in college rain until now, I'll be with you and Ava forever. Never again will class divides or business conflicts tear us apart." The event ended with small fireworks bursting in the late afternoon sky. Explosions echoed, blending with cheers from the crowd. Lights sparkled, reflecting off the bay like falling stars. Ethan squeezed Lily's hand among the crowd. "Tomorrow we start expanding the fund together, building our future. Are you ready, my beloved?" Lily squeezed Ethan's hand tighter. Her heart hammered fiercely in her chest as a powerful faith rose within. A new chapter opening for them and their small family. After a simple yet deeply emotional wedding at the Nob Hill Mansion, the life of Ethan Harrington and Lily Brooks, now Lily Harrington, flowed gently like a soft sonata, echoing through the spacious home. Renovated to be warm and intimate, designed for family rather than the cold luxury it once was. The rustling sound of autumn leaves underfoot on a San Francisco street mingled with the fresh, earthy scent, blended with coffee roasting from a small roadside cafe. A gentle reminder of daily change, from shattered arrogance to genuine happiness. Ethan sat at his polished walnut desk, fingers gliding over the latest report from the Ava Scholarship Fund. His heart beat steadily with deep joy. Over 2,000 children have been supported, Lily. Free music lessons are changing their lives, just as you changed mine. From an arrogant billionaire who looked down on others to a man who knows how to bow his head and make amends. A brief pause was filled with the soft whistle of sea breeze through the window as he smiled, recalling that fateful dare. Now the solid foundation for every commitment. The Ava Fund was more than money. It was a bridge erasing the gap between rich and poor, with advanced piano classes designed from Lily's experience. The talented scholarship student at a prestigious conservatory. Lily had since left her cleaning job to dedicate time to family and her passion for piano. She stood in the new music room, a warm space, with the classic Steinway piano Ethan gifted her as a belated engagement present. The gentle clatter of ivory keys beneath her fingers, her steady breath full of emotion as she glided through Rachmaninoff's complex concerto. The soaring notes rose like waves, evoking her professional piano journey. Since college, Lily had been a rare talent. A full scholarship at the San Francisco Conservatory, thanks to her outstanding performance skills. She didn't just play music but created it, turning classics into personal stories. Her legato technique flowed smoothly like a stream, blending with powerful crescendos expressing inner resilience. Her hands, once calloused from cleaning, now danced across keys with the finesse of a professional artist, feeling every vibration from the strings spreading through the air like whispers from the past. I once dreamed of Carnegie Hall, Ethan, but life with a child growing inside me made me give up. Now I teach children, passing on my expertise so they don't have to sacrifice their dreams. Ethan entered quietly, the door creaking softly. He stood watching her, heart thump, thump. You play beautifully, Lily. Your technique, the way you build emotion from soft touches to powerful climaxes, is like our journey, from conflict to happiness. Ava, now 6 years old, ran into the room with big, sparkling eyes. The sound of small feet pattering on the gleaming wooden floor mingled with the warm milk scent from her cup. Mom, teach me piano. I want to play happy songs like you. Lily knelt and embraced her daughter, feeling that small warmth spread through thin clothes, her voice gentle. All right, sweetie. I'll teach you from the basics. The right hand placement, feeling rhythm like breathing, turning every note into emotion. She guided Ava to sit on the piano bench. Her tiny fingers touched the keys. The first note sounded shaky but hopeful, making Ethan chuckle softly. She takes after her mother, born with talent, but your dad will have to practice hard to keep up. The light-hearted moment eased tension as Ava turned to Ethan. Daddy, play now. Ethan awkwardly sat down. His clumsy fingers stumbled over keys, producing offbeat sounds that made the whole family burst into laughter. Children's laughter echoed like joyful music, chasing away all weariness. Lily's piano expertise extended beyond home. She was now an honorary instructor for the Ava Fund, organizing advanced classes in the Bay Area community. In one lesson, piano notes echoed in a bright classroom filled with fresh paint and crayon scents. Lily stood among poor children, voice strong yet warm. Piano isn't just playing notes, it's storytelling, like the sonata I played at that party night. I weave emotions from life, from hope to powerful overcoming moments. Try using arpeggio to express joy or diminuendo to tell sadness. A shy boy timidly played a simple passage with trembling hands. Lily praised him. Well done. You felt the rhythm. Just like my mother practiced for hours at conservatory, turning skill into a weapon against social prejudice. Ethan came to pick up Lily and listened quietly outside the door. His heart fluttered. You're not only my wife, but a true artist. Your piano expertise inspires many children and bridges the wealth gap I once created. Lily turned and touched his hand. You've changed too. From business strategies to community support. We're in this together. They joined a DEI training session at work. Lively discussions filled the meeting room with rich coffee aroma. Employees shared personal stories. Thanks to Ethan and Lily, I feel respected, not looked down upon as manual labor anymore. Lily contributed emotionally. From my experience, piano teaches us to listen to others' emotions as I listen to notes building climaxes. Let's apply that at work to erase inner conflicts. Ethan admitted sincerely, I was wrong to look down just like I did on Lily. Now I learn from her, from piano expertise to becoming a better leader. A poignant moment as an old hotel staff member, Gloria, applauded. Lily, from janitor to inspiring piano teacher. Lily smiled tightly, holding Ethan's hand. The pause made her reflect on her journey, from quitting piano for Ava to now using her skills to heal society. One autumn afternoon, they walked through Golden Gate Park. The sea breeze carried salty scents mingled with falling leaves. Ava ran ahead holding a new drawing. Daddy, Mommy and Baby are coming. Lily stopped, hand lightly touching her baby bump, breath heavy but joyful. Ethan, we're having another member soon. This baby will grow up surrounded by piano melodies and the skills Mom passes on. Ethan, shocked, then joyous, hugged her tightly. Heart thump. Thump. A perfect dream. I'll learn piano from you to teach our child. Our family will be a complete symphony. Ava cheered. Will Baby play piano too, Daddy? Ethan knelt awkwardly. Definitely. I'll teach Baby, but Dad must practice first so he won't play offbeat again. Lily chuckled softly. Family laughter echoed like a joyful mini-hook in the vast space. Life continued with small business challenges. A new rival tried unfair competition by sending threatening emails, hinting at similar hacking attempts as Marcus's. Ethan gripped his phone in his office. The sea breeze drifted through windows, bringing its salty scent as he inhaled deeply. Not like before. I'll turn this around with integrity, using her expertise to inspire the team instead of arrogance. Lily beside him spoke firmly. Let's turn challenges into lessons. Just as I used piano to overcome my past, building from low notes to victorious climaxes. They met with their team. Lily shared. Piano teaches patience. Every wrong note is an opportunity to correct, just like the scandal we faced. The team applauded in response. The rival withdrew, seeing their unity. Ethan hugged Lily. You're a true strategist. Your piano skills saved the company again. That night in the music room, Lily played Chopin's Nocturne. The melodic notes resonated softly. Ethan sat beside her listening. Their hands touched. You move me every day, from secret crush to eternal love. Lily stopped and turned to him. And you made me live my piano dream again. Now I teach Ava and children of the fund. All thanks to you. Ava ran in, hugging them both. Our family is the best song. That warm moment filled with candlelight scents made them smile together. Hope for their soon-to-arrive baby. A new note in their life's symphony. But life never stops testing. An anonymous message appeared on Ethan's phone with a vague threat. Lily's secret from the past is not over. Ethan tightened his grip on the phone. Heart. Thump. Thump. A long silence made him anxious. Your piano past. What secrets are still hidden? Lily squeezed Ethan's hand, her heart pounding as a bridge between an unclear past and future. In the months following their wedding, winter crept into San Francisco, bringing cold sea winds that whipped through the windows of the Nob Hill mansion. The salty air mingled with the warm scent of burning wood from the fireplace in the cozy living room, creating a comforting atmosphere amid the chill. Ethan Harrington sat at the polished walnut dining table, gripping a steaming cup of coffee. The warmth seeped into his skin, a small comfort against the rising worries. The company faced a new rival, not just in business but digging into their past, sending anonymous threatening emails. Your wife's piano secret from the past isn't over." Ethan's heart thudded hard. A pause filled with howling wind made him whisper, "Lily, her piano expertise from college, those rainy practice sessions, her talent that made me secretly fall for her. Has it now become a weapon against us? I must protect her. Protect our family. I won't let business conflicts destroy this happiness." He stood and stepped onto the balcony. The cold air stung his face like a reminder of the arrogance long shattered, now replaced by responsibility as husband and father. Ava was growing up. The baby in Lily's belly was soon to arrive. A new hope that moved him deeply whenever he thought of it. Lily Harrington, her pregnant belly clearly visible beneath a soft sweater, sat by the Steinway in the music room. Her fingers glided lightly over the cold ivory keys. The notes flowed smoothly like a stream through memories. Her piano mastery, from her college years at the conservatory where she was a shining scholarship star with rare virtuoso skills, creatively turning classics into emotional stories, was now passed on through lessons to children of the Ava Fund. Today, she played Chopin's Nocturne at a slow, deep pace. Each diminuendo note whispered worries. The baby will grow up with this piano sound. But my past, the secrets at the conservatory, the whirlwind romance that led to Ava, and my talent lost to poverty. Will it be dug up, hurting our family? Her hand trembled as she touched her belly. Feeling the baby's gentle kick, warmth spread through the fabric, tears streaming down her cheeks. But she wiped them quickly, whispering, "I will be strong, my love. Just as I overcame scandal and class prejudice to be with you and our children." Ava ran into the room, her small feet pattered on the creaky wooden floor. Her big bright eyes looked at her mother. "Mom, play a lullaby for the baby. I want to sing along." Lily smiled and pulled her close, guiding tiny fingers to touch keys. "All right, sweetie. This is a lullaby I composed, using smooth legato technique to soothe like your breath." Soft notes rang out. Ava sang in her gentle voice, "Baby, sleep well. Our family's always near." The tender father-daughter moment. Though Ethan wasn't Ava's biological father, he had accepted her as his own, made Lily tremble. "My daughter, you're my strength, helping me overcome every conflict. I gave up piano to raise you and now use my expertise to inspire." Ava hugged her mother tightly. "Mom is the piano queen. Daddy says so. The baby will be a prince playing music as well as Mom." Lily chuckled softly, easing tension but deep down worried about Ethan's threatening email. Her heart raced. The past. An old conservatory friend jealous of my talent once schemed to ruin my final performance and almost cost me my scholarship. Now he's back. Ethan returned inside. The door clicked softly shut. He embraced Lily from behind. His hand felt the baby's gentle kick spreading warmth. "You play beautifully, Lily. Your piano mastery, the way you weave emotion from crescendo climaxes to gentle pianissimos, moves me every day." Yet he worried. That threatening email from a business rival digging into her conservatory past. He silently vowed to protect their family, refusing to let sabotage destroy their happiness. He called security teams determined to turn the tables with evidence from the Ava Fund, proving they had changed. They held each other close. A silence filled with howling wind made their love swell. From secret college crush to true love today. That evening at dinner, the gentle clinking of spoons against bowls echoed softly. The warm aroma of grilled meat filled the air. Ava shared school stories. "Today I played piano in Ava Fund class. Friends said I'm as good as Mom. But I saw Daddy worried. What's wrong?" Ethan forced a smile, nervously cutting meat and nearly dropping it to the floor, making Ava giggle. "Daddy's clumsy, like that time he played piano offbeat." Lily laughed too, easing tension. Her hand under the table squeezed Ethan's. "It's okay, sweetie. Daddy and Mommy are handling work, like how I teach you each piano note to be perfect. Ava nodded in her soft voice. I love you both, and the baby too. That delicate moment added warmth to their home. Ethan whispered to Lily, I'll meet with the team tomorrow to reverse threats using your expertise as proof. You'll play a concerto spreading resilience at the next concert. The next morning at Harrington Corp's office, keyboard tapping echoed in a stuffy meeting room smelling of cold coffee. Ethan sat at the head of the table, clutching documents tightly. This rival, it turns out to be an old conservatory friend of Lily's, jealous of her talent long ago and now taking revenge through business, threatening to leak secrets about her past. The security chief reported, he used spoofed IPs, but we've traced him, planning to sabotage Lily's upcoming concert to humiliate her. Ethan slammed his hand on the table, heart pounding fiercely. We won't let him succeed, boost security and have Lily open the concert, turn it into a triumphant testament of resilience. The team applauded enthusiastically, but Ethan remained worried. The sea breeze carrying salty air through the window made him think, Lily, you're strong, but I won't let you get hurt again. At home, Lily practiced piano for the concert. The soaring notes echoed like heartbeats. I will play the hardest concerto, using virtuosic technique to tell stories of overcoming jealousy, from poverty to happiness. Ava sat beside clapping. Mom's amazing. The baby is listening. Lily touched her belly as tears fell. My love, I will protect our children, just as I overcame dropping out for you now using piano to heal. Ethan called with a trembling voice. Lily, I turned things around. He was caught hacking and admitted jealousy over your talent at conservatory. You're safe and the concert will be a victory. Lily sighed in relief, heart racing. You saved me again. This love truly is destiny. The concert took place under San Francisco's clear sky. The opening violins soared through the air. The crowd applauded as Lily stepped onto the stage, her pregnant belly prominent but radiating strength. She played the concerto with smooth arpeggio technique, building to a climax, telling stories of overcoming jealousy and poverty. The audience fell silent, then erupted into applause. Ethan embraced her on stage. You're my hero. Your piano skills heal everything. Ava ran onto stage, shouting happily, Mom won! The baby kicked strongly, causing Lily to laugh. Even baby is clapping. Their family grew stronger with their soon-to-arrive child. The Ava Fund expanded further. Business conflicts faded away. Lily held Ethan close. We overcame everything, from secrets of the past to happiness today. She squeezed Ethan's hand tight, her heart thump. Thump as fierce hope for their future spread deep within her soul. Spring returned to San Francisco with gentle sea breezes whipping through the Nob Hill mansion, carrying the scent of blooming wildflowers mingled with the salty air of the Bay Area. A whispered promise from nature that every storm eventually fades. Ethan Harrington stood by the window of the newborn's nursery, hands gripping the polished wooden railing. His heart beat steadily with overwhelming joy as he looked out onto the garden, where Ava ran laughing, chasing butterflies dancing in the warm sunlight. The newborn baby boy, a lively little one with deep brown eyes like his father's, slept peacefully in his hand-crafted wooden crib, breathing softly in rhythm with the lullabies Lily often played. Lily, your secret from the past, the jealousy from the conservatory, the sabotage from old enemies, is truly over now, Ethan whispered. A brief silence filled with rustling leaves reminding him of anxious days past, when threatening emails forced him to overturn conspiracies, catch the jealous foe, and turn it into a public lesson for the Ava Fund. We won't let jealousy destroy dreams. Piano is a tool for healing, not a weapon. Once shattered arrogance was now replaced by deep gratitude. He turned back into the room, gently touching the crib, feeling warmth radiate from the tiny body. A sudden mini hook of hope flickered. The future would bring bigger dreams as their family built a lasting community legacy together. Lily Harrington entered, her soft dress hugging her slender postpartum figure. Her hair was neatly pinned, revealing deep blue eyes now sparkling with happiness. She knelt by the crib, fingers brushing lightly over the baby's cheek. "My dear son, sleep well. I will play piano for you just as I did for your sister Ava when she was little." The first note rang out from the Steinway in the adjoining music room, smooth and profound. Her piano mastery, the virtuoso technique honed at the conservatory where she once composed music to overcome poverty and envy, now served as a bridge for their family. Ava burst in, her small feet tapping quickly on the creaky wooden floor as she hugged her mother from behind. "Mom, play a happy song for the baby. I'll sing along like in Ava Fund class." Lily smiled gently, pulling her daughter beside her at the keys and guiding her tiny fingers. "All right, sweetheart. This is a new concerto I composed, using arpeggios to tell a story of hope, rising from low notes to a climax, just like our journey through scandal and business conflicts to today's happiness." The notes flowed. Ava sang in her sweet, childish voice. "Our family stays together. Piano echoes on." That tender mother-daughter moment made Lily tremble with joyful tears. Her hand touched her now flat belly, still holding memories of pregnancy. The fear of past secrets fading as the jealous rival was caught and confessed. "I envied her piano talent, but now I see it heals so many." Ethan sat down beside her, gripping Lily's hand tightly, his heart thump, thump with surging love. From secret crush in college, through trembling hand touches in rainy conservatory moments, to true romantic love today. "Your piano mastery not only saved me from arrogance but inspires the community." The Ava Fund now spans all of California, supporting thousands of children with free music lessons, bridging the wealth gap I once helped create. Lily turned to him, eyes trembling. "You've truly changed, Ethan. From the cool billionaire who challenged me like a joke to a husband who listens and uses business to heal society. I'm proud, and our future dream is to open a community conservatory where children like Ava and our baby can learn piano for free, turning talent into life's strength." Ethan kissed her forehead lightly, breath heavy but hopeful. "We will. Using company profits to build the conservatory, inviting teachers from your old conservatory, and hosting annual concerts spreading family values, forgiveness, and big dreams. No more sabotage, only healing." Ava interrupted with innocent enthusiasm. "Mom, Dad, I want baby to learn piano soon. I'll teach him happy notes, not sad ones like old songs." Ethan awkwardly pressed keys, playing an offbeat familiar tune that made Ava giggle. "Daddy played wrong, like when he almost dropped flowers at that concert." Lily laughed along, easing tension. That subtle humor warmed their home. A reminder life wasn't perfect, but full of love. From non-biological father and daughter now bonded like blood. Ethan teaching Ava business strategy chess while Lily taught emotional piano. That afternoon they strolled through Golden Gate Park. The sound of falling leaves mingled with blooming floral scents. Ethan knelt before Ava and the baby in the stroller. "My daughter, my son, I promise to build a conservatory so you and your friends can learn piano without worrying about poverty like Mom did. Our big dream, spreading resilience through music, healing community divides born of wealth disparity." Ava cheered, small hand squeezing her father's. "I'll be a pianist like Mom and help poor friends." Lily embraced Ethan tightly, her heart raced. "That dream will come true, Ethan." The Ava Fund helped Gloria, my old colleague, start classes for kids, and your company's DEI training is now a model for others. erasing inner conflicts and encouraging forgiveness, just like we did. Ethan nodded, voice trembling. From scandal to happy ending, I've learned community's true value, not money but human connection, from fatherly love to society at large. That evening at family dinner, gentle clinking of spoons echoed softly. Warm, grilled meat aroma filled the air. Ava shared about class. Today I played piano at the Ava Fund. Friends said I'm good and I told them how Mom overcame jealousy to become a queen. Lily smiled softly, touching Ethan's hand. My daughter, you're proof of resilience. The baby will grow up with that lesson too in the conservatory we build. Ethan squeezed her hand. The future's bright. We'll expand nationwide, partner with your old conservatory for scholarships, and host community piano festivals where poor kids perform alongside famous artists, spreading family healing values beyond loss. Ava chimed in. I'll perform first, and baby will play drums along. The family laughed heartily. Ethan awkwardly mimed drumming with a spoon, making Ava giggle. Daddy plays better than piano. Lily cradled their sleeping baby. Gentle lullabies echoed like music. Sleep well, dear one. Big dreams await you. Ethan whispered beside her. This love, destined from that piano night to this happy family. I'll always be by your side, building dreams together. Lily trembled softly. And I'm by your side. For the community values we've created, healing, resilience, dreams for all. The story of Lily and Ethan closed. Not just a happy ending with a warm family, newborn baby, and growing Ava, but a flame igniting future ambitions. Their community conservatory opening next year, the Ava Fund expanding to help tens of thousands of children. DEI training becoming standard to erase prejudice, all underscoring healing family values, resilience overcoming wealth divides, and dreams spreading throughout the community. Piano melodies echoed under warm lights as Lily smiled beside Ethan, her heart light as if shedding every past burden. If this journey made you smile, moved you to tears or hope, to believe every challenge can be overcome with resilience and love, please share your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to True Millionaire Moments. Share your greatest dreams with us, so together we can spread hope and community values. You are our constant inspiration every day. Thank you.